Hi folks, hi guys, hello and welcome to another daily time guesser. Let's jump straight in. Maybe I should know these guys, but I don't. First American pizza in Moscow. Okay. So we are at the bank of the Moskva, probably in Moscow. Would make sense to be inside of the, or within sight of the Kremlin. I'm not sure we are. I'm trying to find out which of the buildings these could be. Not this. No. Well, we're definitely not seeing any of those, and we have a massive like chimney there. It could also be somewhere here. We have two chimneys here and a big building. Yeah, that kind of makes sense that we are somewhere here. Maybe about here. And the first pizza, first American pizza to go to the US. In like late 80s maybe. '88, a few meters off. But otherwise, yep, I am satisfied with that. That is Washington again. We can go straight for that. So we are looking at the front of the White House with which statues? I don't know, is that the statue we are seeing? Probably is. I think it's shot with a pretty far-reaching lens, so we might be like somewhere here. Killer. Probably referring to him. I don't know much about Mr. Lafayette, most likely. Don't know who he is. Some kind of general, probably done to do with Civil War, US Civil War maybe. So when would this have been? Probably rather recent. I mean, they had a lot of discussions regarding these statues in the Trump years. So let's assume this was maybe 2018. 2020, okay. So that was actually Yeah, okay. A bit later in the Trump years. This is Vienna again. We are sitting on a nice fiacre, going down a one-way street, which has no specific name, but we are going towards... We are going towards what? The Hofreitschule, maybe? Now where is the Hofreitschule? Is that somewhere here? Equestrian statue. Let's quickly jump to this view. I don't think it will be any of those, because that's more like a gate, not the church itself. Nothing jumps at me. Let me just see if there's anything that... Lerner, Papierhandlung, Apotheke, La Robe, Orden, Galerie. Metzger. I don't actually know where exactly we would be. I mean, I think they only go like in this area here. I would assume to be fairly downtown. But yeah, I can't tell exactly, so I'm just gonna plonk it right in the middle. And we'll be... Yeah, this would be late 80s, I'd say. Maybe 87. Let's go for that. 89. Okay, we were down there. Okay, going for the next round. What does that say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Cuba. I would think it says Cuba. I mean, it makes sense with all these old cars that we are in Cuba, probably Havana. On some dual carriageway, downtown Havana. With some trees in the middle. Yeah, so we could be like somewhere here. Hard to tell when this would be. Definitely not in the time that these cars say. That's a fairly modern car. That's a fairly modern outfit with the sneakers. I don't know, maybe like 2020? 2016, okay. Still plus 9,000. Fair enough. Metropole Renault, so that makes me think we are in Citroën here, that we are in Paris, Tabac. Just checking if there's anything on the picture giving the date away. No. There's still a horse carriage, but quite a lot of cars, which makes me think with these cars late 20s. Maybe a little later, maybe into the 30s as well. Yeah, probably. Sounds reasonable. Don't think we'll find anything on the year. Voiture à Paris, that at least confirms Paris. So we can go for downtown Paris. Hard to tell where we are, to be fair. I don't think I recognize anything, but we would probably be Crédit Lyonnais, that's a bank. We will probably be somewhere downtown. This place is as good as any, and what did we say? Early 30s. 35. And we were actually at that spot. Okay, that's nice. 14 minutes 18 seconds. That was fairly quick, and with 48.5k. Also a pretty solid score, I'd say. Let's quickly look at the breakdown. Yeah, this time we were pretty solid on the years, with the furthest being 4 years off in Cuba here, and the furthest distance being 500 meters here. just check the cellar. So these were not those chimneys, but rather which chimneys? Are we sure these weren't the chimneys we were looking at? Well, maybe there were chimneys here and they've teared them down. Anyway, yeah, good guesses overall, I think. No, that wasn't the furthest distance. Havana, of course, was further away, 2.1 kilometers. Yeah, that was further down down the road. Not loading in currently. Yep. Quickly look at the leaderboard. Relander a bit ahead of me. I'm laughing because of I'm just seeing the Figbox score with exactly 1 point. So we are basically on the same score here. 1 point behind me, which would make a difference of a meter, or I don't know what. I don't know how the scoring is done on the meters exactly, but that's not much of a difference. Panda with 46 and Sandy with 42.5. Yeah, thanks for playing with me. Thanks for watching me finding my way around these maps and photos. And hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.